Hey guys, Demolish1334 here, and today we are taking a look at Transformers Age of Extinction Voyager class Hound. Now, I do apologise that this video is so late getting out to you guys. Basically, last week some pretty crappy stuff happened. My mum is in the hospital, so obviously that prevented me from getting this video recorded and uploaded. So hopefully all is well now and I can get this thing done. So here is Hound. Hound's vehicle mode, just like the movie, is an Oshkosh defense vehicle. He is absolutely loaded with weapons and detail. I love this figure. So let's talk about the weapons first. He comes with so many. He comes with this Gatling gun, which transforms into his three-barreled one from the movie. So he's got that. He also has a revolver, another revolver, two shotguns. Now the triggers do fall out on these, so he's got two of these, two shotguns. He had these in the movie. He also has a combat knife on the underside of the vehicle. You can store that, and he also has two pistols that you can just sort of store in here. They actually can stay on his legs in robot mode. But yeah, two nice little pistols there. So there is Hound stripped bare without any weapons on, and here is just the pile of guns that you can get from this guy. The fun thing is they all combine, believe it or not. They combine to form one enormous gun. So you can take the shotguns, I think you can put them on there. I haven't combined them very often. Is that even a word, combined them? But yeah, let me just do this off screen because I haven't done it for a while. Now here's all the guns combined. I think that's right, probably not. I could have sworn there was a way to put the combat knife in, but it's been a while since I've done this, so you'll have to forgive me for that, but that's sort of the vague idea that I'm getting at. All the guns combined to form a big gun. As for Hound, detailing in vehicle mode is pretty good. He's got a nice Autobot symbol on the side. We've got the sort of exhaust pipe on there. We also have a spare wheel, which they didn't have to do, but they put in anyway, and I do like that. So he's got sort of the roll bars on him, which is pretty cool. Little Oshkosh logo on there, just on the side there. It's really hard to read, but it is there. Painted headlights on the front. Nice Autobot symbol on the other side as well. So basically, nice detailing all around. He doesn't really need that much paint apps because, I mean, he's a military vehicle. I mean, you just need standard green and that's fine. So yeah, that is Hound's vehicle mode. Now, the transformation is simple but also pretty damn fun. So the first thing you want to do is come onto the back here and just split this section and bring the legs down just a little bit like that. Come to the underside here, grab this panel and flip that up, and there is his head. Then we can take this middle section here and just split this whole assembly here. Then we can take this, fold that up again, and that is Hound's chest. Then you can grab the crotch piece, bring it forward, that'll peg in nicely, rotate his little feet down just like that. Then what you want to do is, it's just a matter of getting the arms done. There's two little tab holes there, and the wing mirrors there. They will all peg together quite nicely, with a really satisfying click as well. I do like that. Then it's just a matter of folding the arms down and rotating these little shell casings forward like that. Do the same again, rotate the arms down, rotate the shell casing forward, and ladies and gents, there is Age of Extinction Hound in his robot mode. So here is Hound in his robot mode, and you can see that he does look a lot more lanky than he does in the movie. In the movie he's a lot more stocky and he's a lot more bulky. He looks a lot more like Dark of the Moon Leadfoot, to be honest, with his belly. But the toy is pretty cool. He does look a lot better when you put the weapons on him, so let's do that. So what I like to do is I like to make him hold at least one shotgun. And then, you'll see why in a minute. Basically, you're supposed to peg the shotguns underneath his shoulders here. There's a little hole there. But honestly, that does not work on my figure. I cannot get it to stay in. So what I like to do is just peg it into the little one here. So you can do that. That will peg in nicely, and that should stay. Then what I want to do is, obviously, he can hold all of his guns. It's no problem for Hound. He can hold all of them. I like to put this on his back just to kind of give him something that sticks over his shoulder. So that will peg in onto a little hole on his back. We can take the combat knife, plug the combat knife into his chest there, and as for the revolvers, they actually go in little holsters here on his thighs. So he's got storage for every gun, which is frigging awesome. I'm really happy they did that. So as for the little pistols here, they actually peg onto his legs. So there's a little hole in there. I'm sorry you can't really see this very well. They just peg in onto his leg like that. Yeah, my biggest gripe with the weapons is that sometimes they really don't want to stay on, and they can just all fall off at times, which is definitely a pain, but you know, we'll deal with it. Just stick the little pistol in his hand, and here is Hound, all armed up with all of his weapons, and looking pretty badass if you ask me. Now, surprisingly, even with all the weapons on, articulation in this figure is pretty damn good. So he can rotate his head. That only goes left and right. That is hampered because of the beard, but that's really not too much of a problem. Arms can rotate 360 degrees, got plenty of different joints on his arms. Also, I do like the fact that his arms are kind of like bullets, like bullet chain things. They are on just like a little plastic thing over there, so it's not going to break. They aren't all made of rubber, but it's still pretty awesome. So plenty of articulation in the arms, got a waist swivel, bend up here at the hip, bend in and out. The weapons just dropped off. They do tend to fall off quite a bit. Rotate at the knee, bend at the knee, and his feet do pivot left and right, so you can get him into a few different poses. Detailing on this figure is actually pretty good as well. He's got plenty of paint apps in the robot mode, and plenty of molded detailing as well. So let's just zoom in on that. We'll zoom in on his head sculpt first, because his head sculpt is pretty damn cool. Very accurate to the movie. He's got some nice blue eyes in there. You can see his beard. The paint is flaking off on the beard on my figure. That is just due to the way it transforms. I think that might end up being a problem on many figures. We'll just have to see. But nice detailing on the chest there, on the shell casings on his arms, and his bullet. Forearm things. Yeah, forgot the word then. Yeah, detailing on his legs, pretty damn good. Got some nice paint apps. So overall, fairly well done figure. Overall, Age of Extinction Hound may not be the best looking figure from the Age of Extinction line, but he is definitely one of the most fun. I highly recommend you pick this guy up. The weapons are interchangeable with loads of other figures as well, so you can give your other figures accessories if you want. It's just a great figure all around, and I really do highly recommend it. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. My next review will be of Age of Extinction Lockdown, so stay tuned guys, and take care.